Hey, Arctic family and friends, I got an important question for you this week. What is your company doing to get better? Hey, Arctic family and friends, want to share a couple thoughts with you today. This is mostly for those that fall in the friend category that are not driving currently with Arctic Express. I've been thinking a lot recently about companies and the relationship with their drivers and what a driver knows or doesn't know about the company that they drive for. And I was thinking recently, one of the most important questions that you could or should be asking your company is, what are you doing to get better? Business is busy, and it doesn't matter how big your company is or how small your company is, the day-to-day can be very, very full. You're just kind of spinning plates and juggling, running back and forth, trying to keep everything going. And unfortunately, what happens oftentimes is that a company can go weeks, months, years without ever slowing down enough to reflect and ask themselves the question, what could be better? What about our company could be done more efficiently, could be more driver friendly? What would be better for our customers? Because when you're just trying to keep that next load booked and the driver planned and handle breakdowns and maintenance, the ability to think about improving kind of gets put on the back burner. But if you are with a company that isn't constantly trying to improve, all of a sudden you're not going to take too long at that company before your pay isn't keeping up with industry standards. Technologically, that company could be falling behind. All sorts of things could be negatively impacting you as the driver because that company is not taking the time to consider how to get better. I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing here at Arctic and have been doing for the last several years to make sure that we are the best company that we can be. The primary thing that we do is we participate in TCCA, or Truckload Carriers of America, benchmarking program. This is something that you have to pay to be a part of. And what it does is we get placed into a group with other trucking companies of similar size, also refrigerated carriers. Currently, I believe there's 9 other companies in our group. Every month we share financial data. 3 times a year we have in-person face-to-face meetings that will last about a day and a half. And what this does is it gives me an opportunity to be with other trucking company executives, to hear their ideas, to hear the problems that they're facing, to hear the solutions that they've come up with, to honestly just spy on the technology that they're trying. Oftentimes it's very expensive to try new technology. And so if you have another company in your benchmarking group and you already know that they're trying a particular software or hardware, you can just sit back and wait, and pretty soon, a month, 6 months, a year down the road, they will give you feedback on how that has gone for them. And then I get the benefit of knowing, did that work out well? Did that not work out well? And do I want to invest time and energy into that particular technology or idea or whatever the solution is? And so for folks that are leading companies, it's very hard to get access to the inside knowledge of other companies. So this is a really, really unique group. But the way that I was thinking of it was this: if you were a new driver and you had to learn everything there was to learn about truck driving, but you weren't allowed to have any mentors, and you just had to learn it all on your own, that's how it feels sometimes to try to be leading a company. And so if you find yourself today working for a company that, to the best of your knowledge, or when you ask them, doesn't have a very good answer about what they're doing to be better, that should be something that concerns you, because a company that is not always trying to be better is a company that will quickly be left behind. That's a company that at some point in the future could risk bankruptcy, could risk perhaps a sell-off. Maybe the owner of that company is more interested in cashing out than investing in the future growth of the business. And listen, the benchmarking group for us here has been very, very helpful. It's given me a great opportunity to listen and to learn, and always to take those positive stories from other leaders and put them through the filter of Arctic Express. Ask the question, is this something that would work in our context, in our region, with our drivers, with the way that we work and the network that we have set up? And some of those ideas will translate into what we do. Some of those ideas won't. But it's much better than never getting to hear any of those ideas to begin with. I would encourage you to reach out to somebody at your company that you have some level of connection with, and just ask the question, what is it that this company is doing to be better, to learn, to grow, to advance, and become a better company next year than they were this year? Hopefully you're going to get some good answers. If you get a bunch of blank stares, you may want to give us a call here at Arctic Express and come join the family.